taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
And like LB said too, we also me and him we both watched the remake of Speak No Evil. Now, funny things too is we also did me and him also did a review on the first one too. You know, it's out there, and this you heard the story before, but LB was the one who put me onto the movie. He was like, "Yo, this is like fucked up movie. You know, watch this and shit like that." And I watched this shit, and I was just like, what? And then, of course, I made text this nigga like, "What the fuck did you have me watch? Like this, like this shit was like." You know, this shit was too much, and this nigga was just laughing like, you know, man, I'm a fucked up nigga. I like watching this shit. Yeah,
the shit was entertaining, nigga. Dude, it's basically like this couple and their kid, like there's this family on like some European vacation, randomly become quick little vacation buddies with another couple and their kid, and they, after the vacation time spent together, whatever, they go their separate lives. But the one family says, "Hey man, y'all need to come fuck with us. We got like a little farm out in the country. It's nice. Da 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 da. Like you're always welcome. Da 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 da." So, and they say, "Okay, yeah, we'll think about it." And so, like months later, the people in the country send them a letter, and the husband and the wife, they talk about it. They're like, "Yeah, we don't barely know these people like that. Should we do it? Nah, let's go." And they say, "All right, fuck it, let's go." So they go out there, bring their jet, and you know, it's like the family welcomes them, but it's done in a condescending way. It's like they trolling them. They're low key disrespectful. Like they cook some beef Wellington or like some type of beef meal, some type of stew, some beef, and the dude takes a fork and he gets a big chunk of it, and he asks the husband's wife to try it, and she's like, she just eats it, and then this bitch like, no one's damn well she's a fucking vegan vegetarian ass broad, and they just force themselves on each other. Like it's so, they made them pay for that. But the OG version, the one that's done in Denmark, it's so like, it starts subtle, then it picks it up, it creeps along, it builds up, and it's almost to the point where it's like, okay, damn, like y'all ain't gonna say something. The remake, this whole American one, it's like they try to follow the footsteps of the OG, but they rush it. And what saves it is McCoy's
McAvoy, yeah, James
McAvoy's. I'm sorry, James McAvoy's performance. He kills that shit.
Yeah, that's easily, like when I say one of the best things, like, you know, one of the best things about this movie, his performance was easily the best out of the movie. One thing about James McAvoy is every single time that he's in a movie that calls for him to be roided up in some sort of way, and this ain't the first movie, this motherfucker is downright fucking scary. Like this, like his performance was unhinged as fuck in the remake. Like he was, like he's basically, his performance was probably comparable to the actors that did the OG one. Like he was down like just demonic. Or he became more dumb. At first, like he was unassuming, then the condescending, and then
that actor's so great because he the only reason that justifies the fast pace, because he keeps up with it. But it's not paced as good as the first one, and I think that's what kind of makes the movie. It makes the show the whole. It makes when the movie gets to that point where the tables are like, when the tables flip and it's like, oh shit, these dudes are dangerous. The build up is more chilling in the first one.
It is,
because this one, it's like the husband like is already emasculated by the wife. Where in the first one, it's not really like that.
Yeah, it's not heavily implied. It's just because just the air of suspense of just certain things, like because you're trying to see like, who are these people and what are they? Like, who are they? What are they? Like, why are they? Like, and then when everything starts falling into place, and this is where I'll be like, what the fuck am I watching? That's where I start spazzing on this nigga LB about this. After that climax hit in the first movie, I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah,
but see, but it took you there, like it made you just get annoyed. Like it's one of those. It's like I don't know. It's like a rap group where everybody's kind of nice, but there's one nigga whose voice is just so fucking annoying, but he say some wild shit. So you kind of just be waiting for his part, but you don't really, but you kinda, because that's the only thing he got going, and that's how that shit was with the movie, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'd say the most, I mean, in terms of like the worst thing about this movie is that the American version pussied out on following the OG, like the climaxes. The endings for both movies are completely different. I won't spoil what they are, you know.
Fuck that, dude, fuck it, bro. Nah, spoil that shit. Like, nah. Look, the ending for the remake. See, once the movie turns up and the couple realizes that, oh shit, these people we staying with are dangerous, we need to leave. The remake, once that happens in the remake, it just turns into the whole genre cliche. Kidnapped family routine horror slasher film. It turns into like the regular shit you've seen before,
right?
And you've seen it done better. Whereas the original was completely original. And the thing is, that people get mad at the original because people can't believe, like, damn, these niggas ain't saying nothing. But I honestly do believe that niggas would get punked like that in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, niggas wouldn't really do anything. They would just get completely punked the whole fucking movie until the end. And I don't think niggas just want to realize that shit. Like the original, like in the remake, somebody should have died or something, man.
Yeah. Well, they did die. Well, in the remake,
no, I'm talking about like the good guys, nigga. Like,
oh yeah. Of course, yeah. Yeah. None of the good.
They made the wife turn to Wonder Woman, like she's saving niggas. Like,
yeah, and that just might be some old. That might just be some propaganda shit they had to put in there. The emasculated husband, and then the wife that was just about it. Who was the one that was putting in the work?
Like, damn, I'm like, my goodness, but dude, get the dance right. Like, that nigga performance was crazy.
Yeah.
When he was getting at the gym for fucking up the dancing.
Yeah. Like I said, it's best, and of course, like I said, you know, that's where like the kid, like in the OG, like the violence against kids is that, like, in the like someone's tongue got sliced out, and it formed a vicious circle.
You can't do that in 2024. I'm just
no, it's not the 2024 one. No,
I know you said why they pussied out a little bit, because you can't do that same shit. Even though it's a movie, you can't. They probably
they be doing all types of shit to get against kids in these movies now, nigga. Like, it's different now. Like, they just be going for shock value.
Yeah, but I will say though, even though with the remake, the ending though, McAvoy was still going hard to the end though. But there were some things that were like that should have. I mean, well, what got him in the end? Like, what stopped his rampage made sense though. But this was after this nigga got slashed how many fucking times and took acid to the face, which I don't understand how he wasn't blinded.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they made this nigga into fucking Michael Myers. Like, it ain't. It wasn't a regular movie no more. It became like the same old shit we see all the time. It's like it kind of ruins it. Like, that's why it's like you honestly didn't even need to remake this movie.
Yeah, no, especially
because y'all remade it, but then y'all didn't. Y'all left out the most important part of the remake.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is the whole. It's like it's a remake where you gotta see it through all the way. Like, if you don't, there's no point.
Yeah, like
even if they fought back some, they could have still died. It's just the point, like nah, like it was too late. Y'all should have peeped game type shit.
Yeah. So and to me, that's where, I mean, if I had to give it a score, that's where it kind of dropped. Like, I mean, like I said, McAvoy performance alone it makes the movie like a 7 to me. You know, it was like, you know, possibly maybe even an 8. Like, cause his performance.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Like
that,
he was doing some serious heavy lifting for that movie, but god damn, nigga, 8? Nah.
I mean, I said 7. Like, it could be an 8, but I mean, I'll stick with my 7. Like, cause like because like if he wasn't in that role, this movie would have really been trash.
Yeah, like he kind of saves the movie from being like average, like.
Yeah,
because it is it's an average movie, honestly. It just his acting performance, and it is violent, like, you know, when it gets going, but the movie, yeah, me honestly, I think it's a 6, but I could agree with a 7. I'm cool with a 7. I could see a 7 because dude's performance, acting performance is just that good. Like, he carries the fucking movie.
It wasn't a better watch than The Platform.
Fuck no.
No.
The original, the original is up there. Fuck that. The original is, because it's such an engaging movie. Because it's one of those movies. It's one of the rare movies where you just, no matter what's happening, you can't wait to see what happens at the end. Like, I've never seen a movie in my life where I'm just waiting, like, okay, are they really, like, the end, like, is this really going where I think it's going? Like,
so
and it did.
Is it you couldn't wait for it to end, or is it you was tired of watching it and you just wanted it to end, get to the point of
it? No, it's one of those, like, you wondering how it's gonna end. Like how are they gonna fucking end this? Like are these niggas gonna wake up? Are they gonna say something? Are they gonna get away?
Like Shutter Island, when you didn't know what the fuck, how the ending was gonna happen. You thought the ending was one way and then it would be something else.
Oh, I never seen Shutter Island. My bad.
How Shutter ain't see Shutter Island? That's fucking crazy.
Very good movie,
nigga.
Shutter Island is a good movie.
It's a classic.
No, dude, I got it. It's some. I got some bootleg DVDs that I've never seen yet. It's right up there with them Book of Isaiah or Book of Eli. Yeah, Book of Eli.
You never seen Book of Eli? And you talking?
Nah, I ain't never seen that either. I got them at the same time, and I just never fucking watched them.
What about Inception?
Book of Eli is such a good movie.
I've never seen Inception.
Oh,
Inception was a wild ass movie.
Yo, I've seen the fucking Paprika. I didn't need to see that shit. Like, I see the shit they bit that from.
Inception is fuckery filled. Like, you'll enjoy Inception.
You'll lose it. What about fuck, I lost it. Butterfly Effect. You seen that, right?
Oh fuck yeah, I see Butterfly. That's like one of my favorite movies. Like, that's just classic.
Mind fucks.
See, my English teacher used to tell me that movie was a cheat because, basically it was a cheat because he could do whatever. I thought it was really good when I was young, but he said basically, like, the writer can take it any route he wants to. It's like a cheat. How that movie is.
How when each world was like on some different shit, like,
because he
it is a cheat.
I mean,
I understand what you mean by that, pilot. It is a cheat because it's like, yo,
like in my elementary school.
What if this happens?
I don't understand how that's a cheat. Like,
because it's like you can make because it's like you're making a movie. It's like you're making a movie. It's like okay. You remember back in the?
Go ahead. You remember Goosebumps? You remember the book Goosebumps, right? And then they had the fucking.
Of course, I grew up on Goosebumps.
But there was a remix of the Goosebumps where you could choose your own fucking route. Do y'all remember that one?
I remember those.
I'm trying to understand how that's cheating. Like,
it's cheating because you can write a story with 16 different alternate endings and just keep writing.
You can pick whatever sounds.
And then if you film it all, it's like, fuck it, just put it all in the movie, nigga.
You can piece it in whatever. You can piece it.
Y'all high as fuck. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
No, it is. Pilot is right. That's cheating because it's like why don't you pick a story and stick with it?
Stick to it.
Writing 5 stories?
Because he had a purpose. Stories. Like, the shit wasn't like.
So people can be like, oh, he should have just married the girl. His life was better. Or, oh, he should have just killed the brother. The life was better. Yeah. Oh, he should have just, like, it's too many options.
There's too many options. It was
the point is, all those options take you a certain specific place. So I'm not getting that's the point.
No, that's how they tied it in.
Each one had a drawback.
No, that's what tied it in. The book, you write in the book, like, okay, let me write this down so that this shit don't happen again. That was the tie-in, but no, it's a cheat code.
Fair, yeah.
Because you're like, you end up like, all right, Shorty's like a crackhead. Then one, she's the movie star. And like, nigga, who's taking it? Like, come on. Shit just gonna be too different each time. Like, you trying to make it right.
One, he's in college. The next one, he's Peter Parker in a New York apartment. Like you don't know what this nigga's gonna do. It's too much shit.
Oh, man.
But yeah, movies, these fucking psychological thrillers, that's where it's at, honestly.
Yeah.
When you can pick a brain apart, that's how you get niggas. That's what makes you a
See,
number
that's
one
what
on
them
Netflix.
foreign films be killing. Like, them American films be, they don't know how to, like,
Think
and see that shit. Like, that's why the OG Speak No Evil is, like, classic. Like but it's one of those movies where you'll see once. It's like a Kendrick album or something.
it's fucked up. It's like our movies are full of filler, and they give you the message. You know the message right away. It's like, oh, okay, I see what y'all trying to
because American films today don't take any real risk. Like, it's not like they have to cater. They have to cater to some agenda.
And it's filled with propaganda. Niggas just want to get their own ideas off.
Yeah,
that too. Because see, this movie, like Speak No Evil, like it's ended. Like the movie pissed a lot of people off. Like if you ever see the reviews, people around, especially at the time it came out, niggas was like pissed off. Niggas was like, "Don't ever watch this. Fuck this movie." It's like I didn't know this until after I watched the movie. Then I'm like, "Oh damn, niggas was hating this shit." Niggas was like.
yeah, because it's grim. The OG it's a grim movie. The remake is like it's
watered down.
Violent. It's watered down and
Yeah.
violent. So I mean, no, LB, would you recommend the remake?
Nah, I still recommend the original, but the remake is cool if you need a good little horror movie to watch, because it's fast paced, so you might enjoy it. Like the time span, like you'll get into it quickly. You'll see it for what it is.
Hold on, for a horror movie, is it worth watching it, or would you rather watch it or some shit?
I mean, it is a whole different animal. Like
It's a whole different level.
I'm saying for a horror movie, like if you're watching horror movies, would you be like, "Yo, throw this Speak No Evil on," or would you be like, "Man, let's watch something really horror"?
I'd had to say the original. I would suggest first, but like if you've seen the original, I would say you can still watch this. If this is just a random horror movie where you haven't seen the original, and you don't plan on seeing the original,
and I don't plan on seeing the original,
then I say this is like 50-50. This is cool. Like, you can watch it. It's something you might fuck with it. Like, it's a
good popcorn type of flick or of a matinee type.
Yeah. It's not too long where you're like bored of it.
It's like a rainy day type of scary movie.
I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck you make a remake of a movie that came out 3 years before. Like, what the fuck?
And then don't take the twist, and like then don't go through with the ending, which made the movie stand out in the first place.
Exactly.
That's the shit is like crazy, because the OG is like, when you watch that shit the first time, it just certain things are just so special the first time. Like you can't replicate it or nothing. Like,
see, one example of that, I don't know if y'all seen Snowpiercer. That movie.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie. I seen.
Yeah, that movie was dope. And then I don't know if y'all seen the show. The show was dope too.
I didn't watch.
I
didn't want to watch the show.
But I love the movie.
I didn't want to watch the show
movie's
either.
dope.
I didn't want to watch the show either, but once I started watching it, I'm like, yo, the show is perfect. The show is perfect. That's like a remake that they did. All new characters, same concept, but they give you like a what is it? It's not a pre-story, it's a post-story.
Oh, okay.
Or is it a pre-story? I think it is a pre-story. It's about a pre-story about what happened.
Yeah, because remember the train got destroyed in the movie and shit, right? Yeah.
So it's about the lifestyle before. So it's dope. It's a dope show. I ain't gonna lie, because these niggas keep trying to rebel and they keep getting shot up because they're like, well, not shot up. They beat the niggas down because you can't shoot on none of the things have bullets. So it's a good movie. I don't know. I like remakes. it don't matter the time period as long as you do it right.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just feel like you go remake and if you gonna remake it that soon, like husband could have died or something. Like I don't know. Like these niggas got free.
Yeah, but he was a bitch. Though. Like he was like one step above being a cuckold. Like seriously, like you know.
Yeah, because even the bitch was like when the whole. She was like, "Yeah, he lucky he fucked once a month." Like,
yeah, exactly. Like
that nigga's like, "Bitch, why'd you say that to
him?"
Yeah. Pat, what'd you give it out of 10? This nigga said 6.
I get it's a 7.
7.
Yeah, like
the dude's acting kills it, bro. Like it's good enough to see it just off of that. Like if you want to see somebody play a fucking crazy person, like somebody who's like fucked up, but like could transition gradually from normal, like yeah, like then this the movie, like he's like the standout rapper in a rap group, like he's carrying a bunch of mid niggas.
Yeah,
and like all his verses are just hitting.
Yeah, because the acting, except for the little kids acting, I like the little kids acting, but the acting for everyone else was less. You know, it wasn't. Yeah, it was not. It didn't hit like that. It was average. Yeah,
real quick, if I can make a point to jump back to the platform real quick. I'm tired of these niggas hiring these kids that can't keep their eyes closed during the film. If this nigga is blinking, he is not casted. I promise you. If I tell you to close your eyes while I film you, and you start blinking every fucking 2 seconds, next kid. Next fucking kid. I'm tired of seeing.
It's crazy you say that because I've seen movies where grown ass adults be fucking blinking and shit.
Peeking while they dead and shit. Like, nigga, come on. Sell a scene. Like, nigga, you can't be passed out if you're blinking while your eyes closed, nigga.
Hey, what up, Laser Killer? Salute.
That's my one thing, but yeah.
Words.